name the secretion from kidney that regulates erythrocyte production. And I said erythrocyte on purpose here. Erythrocyte production. Somebody make the connection. Could we call it erythropoietin? Yeah? And therefore I said erythrocyte. Erythropoietin is a hormone-like secretion. It's a chemical secretion from kidneys that regulates how many erythrocytes would be produced at a given time. When you need more erythrocytes produced, more erythropoietin is produced by kidneys. When you need less production, less erythropoietin is produced. Erythropoietin then goes and targets bone marrow where erythropoiesis happens, which is production of red cells. You cannot call it hematopoiesis, okay? Red cell production is erythropoiesis. So kidneys have a very important role in helping you maintain your erythrocyte numbers because of negative feedback. This is it's a very good example of negative feedback mechanism. So kidneys do that, and kidneys do many more things. You would note that most of the functions that we are here talking about are actually functions of kidney. Right? Kidneys. Ureters are simply transport pathway for the urine. Urinary bladder basically stores it until voiding can happen. Urethra is the passageway for urine. All of the physiology that we are talking about in terms of all of the functions we are talking about are actually functions of a pair of these organs. And a pair is better than single, but single works too. One kidney could work as well. So with all of those functions, kidneys have very complex structure, and kidneys are able to do its job, I should say their job, because when the blood comes into the kidneys by renal artery, it brings the waste with it. And kidneys then filter it out. And then blood exits by renal. Did I say renal vein brings it? Renal artery. It goes out by renal vein. So between the point of entry and exit, kidneys have done its job of filtering the blood. Urine is nothing but waste that is in the blood, and kidneys separate that waste. That could include water, has to include water, but it also includes nitrogenous waste. We talked about various kinds of excretions. None of them take out nitrogenous waste in a significant way. And nitrogenous waste produces due to protein metabolism, protein catabolism. And what we produce would be very toxic ammonium ions. Liver then detoxifies them into urea, uric acid. And kidneys are the only organ that will take out those chemicals in the form of watery secretion, watery solution called urine. Urine is urine because it has urea, uric acid in it. So kidneys are those filters. Does anyone remember what are the processes involved in urine production? In general terms, I'm not going to ask you to explain counter-current multiplier system. What are the various processes that accomplish urine production at the end? In correct sequence, what's the first process called? Feel free to look up in the book. A lot of time you know the answer. When you don't, you're allowed to check it, right? Not during the test though. So what is the, your book with you, others do not. Urine production, what are the processes involved in production of urine?